As expected, the Giants just could not hang with the Eagles. At this point, you're kind of wondering, is Shermer on the hot seat already? New York's not kind in the media, and they look really bad. Saquon Barkley is fantastic. So Dave Gettleman was proven right in his draft decision by talent, not necessarily for the growth of the franchise. Eli Manning's looking really bad, and he's pretty old now, so I don't think he's going to get much better. They don't have a really great pass protection offensive line, but for whatever reason, they seem to run block quite well. Their defense is lacking, but I'm not quite sure it's a talent thing. It might be a scheme thing, because a lot of the players that they have on that team have done well in other schemes, namely Ogletree and Janoris Jenkins. For the Eagles, this is what we wanted to see all season. This is what everybody expected to see with them coming off of a Super Bowl. Carson Wentz has fully recovered, looks to have hit his stride, and Alshon Jeffrey is dominant out there on the side. He doesn't have many people that can match up with him one-on-one, and with an offense that's as multiple as the Eagles is, he'll get a lot of favorable one-on-one matchups. If you're going to devote double teams or triple teams to any one person, you're going to leave other things open. And Zach Ertz is a very good weapon, and Nelson Aguilar holds his own. So they're not going to be able to shade things over to Jeffrey all the time. So he's going to have games like this where he goes off. Now, the running game did not look good. It really had flashes between Clement and Smallwood, but that was because everybody was afraid of the passing game. It's not because those two were any good. I still think that the Eagles are going to end up trading for somebody in the running back position. Personally, I think that's most likely going to be LeSean McCoy. Now, that's a good idea for both the Eagles and the Bills, because the Bills really aren't going to be going anywhere this year, and dumping the money left over on McCoy's contract and the headache that might come from the issue with his girlfriend in the offseason is going to be very, very, very positive for them. And if he doesn't get suspended at any point this year, he'll be very useful to the Eagles later in the season as they go towards the playoffs yet again. Now, with the Rams out there, they might not go too far in the playoffs if they don't get the run game settled. So this is going to be good for them. But yeah, for this game, the Giants look terrible. The Eagles look great again. And all is right with the world. This has been the Nerdy Sports Fan with your post-game report for the Thursday Night Football game. Check out my weekly fantasy football videos breaking down each game's fantasy football implications. Also check out my Instagram to get my weekly fantasy football pick. I try to make sure that that's somebody who's available in a good number of leagues still, so it's not just entirely useless information. You can hit me up on my Instagram at the Nerdy Sports Fan.